Good evening. Alright, now I'm kind of solo layout. What is this? Trying to figure this StreamYarding thing out. Can I do a share screen? That's not good. Not a good situation. Alright. Alright, I tried. Can y'all hear me? Hey, Author Empress. I just need to know something. Can y'all hear me? Kathy B, hey. Before I start talking, because I'm trying something different. I'm trying to figure out why when I share the screen and exit out, y'all can't hear me. I'm trying to see something. But anyway, how are you guys doing? Oh, y'all hear me? Okay. I don't know how to work StreamYard yet. It don't really come with instructions. You kind of gotta figure it out. Okay, Kathy B, thank you. Thank you guys. You said 50 gonna be locking us up? Okay, I didn't rub this shea butter in good enough. You said 50. All right, so basically, you said, yeah, it's a setting that I haven't figured out yet. Good evening, Midnight Green. So basically, 50 endorsed Isaac Wright Jr., who is an ex-convict, but he was wrongfully accused of something that he didn't do. He was released, but while he was incarcerated, he became a lawyer. And then he furthered his education once he, was released. The bar, I think, kept turning him down at first because he does have a record, but even though they let him go, it's always really on your record. But they finally accepted him into the New Jersey bar. And what's up, Yo Folk 3? And I'm trying to get a picture of him. Hold on, y'all. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Let me see if I can share this picture. What? Alright. So, is that it? Is this it? I don't know. Anyway, I'm trying to show y'all this picture of him. Anyway, and what the people were saying. Now, this is not me. This is not me, guys. I don't want y'all to say, oh, Goddess, you being divisive and you not supporting Black people, because y'all know that's not the truth. But I want to say this. Is that a lace front? Hold on. I'm just trying to figure out if that's a lace front or is his edges just on fleek. I'm serious. Like, I'm not even trying to be funny. I really need to know. Hey, Jerron Miller. Thank you for tuning in. Okay. You got some books from Author Empress. That's what's up. Oh, Yo Folks 3. Are you serious? Because I would really run. I would really, really run. Mayor Curtis Jackson. Real Deal Financial. Thank you for tuning in. All right. We see the Black support Black business only is taking off. And we're gonna do this again on Friday. State bars are so fucking racist, makes no sense. Right. Even though they release him, shouldn't his record be expunged? Because he wasn't convicted of something that he actually did. Hey, Adrian Davis, thank you for tuning in. I don't understand. This is a great, great show based on Isaac Wright. Right. The show, what was it called? For Life. I haven't watched it. My mother said she watched it and it was very good. So I asked her, so since it was good, would you consider voting for him? She's like, oh, I don't know what he's about. I said, oh, but what Biden and Kamala is about. And then she got upset, and we had a little argument. And lady, you're so passionate about politics, you need to get involved because you're getting upset with me just because I said, would you vote for Isaac Wright Jr.? Really, you gonna pick on a great brother that has freed many people from prison and shaking my head? I'm not picking on him. See, you didn't even get to the punchline, Ramses. Hold on. You didn't even get to the punchline. I didn't laugh. I just said, is it a lace front? Because this is what the people in the comments were saying. People were saying they ain't voting for him because of his hair. I wouldn't say that. I'm leading up to what I'm trying to say, right? So me and my mother got into a little argument, and then because I had smoked a little bit before when I came home, my wheels was turning. This is when I get creative. My wheels was turning, and I was like, oh, I'm onto something here. Real Deal Financial, you said it, not me. God is, I'm waiting for that second round of stimulus checks to drop so I could get you more takeout rest snapper. Thank you. That would be much appreciated. So yeah, after my mother tried to curse me out about me pressing her about voting for Isaac Wright Jr., I came to this conclusion, y'all. We need him in New York right now. Hear me out. We need him. All right, let me tell y'all why. Hey, Black Love 17. You said we doing silent moves? What? Listen, we need him. Let me tell y'all why. Not just because he's a black man. He been through the system. He knows the fuck shit about the system. And he knows the law. He's necessary. So then my wheels is turning, talking to my mother. And I'm like, we always say we need to back somebody that we trust for local office. Now, I don't want nobody to take offense to this because I know y'all all from different places. But New York sets the tone for the rest of the United States. And if New York goes down, we all going down. I'm just saying. So he's running for the mayor of New York City. Bill de Blasio been a dub. He been a dub. He been a whole dub. People don't like him. They like Cuomo. They don't like de Blasio. So this is an easy kill. All he needs is really money, and he needs a plan of action. So in this case, I'll play Ice Cube because I'm about to at him with a plan. First of all, let me follow him on Twitter because y'all gonna help me write out a proposal for him. Being that they got me stranded in New York, somewhere I don't want to fucking be, dirty ass piece of shit. Y'all gonna hear my mouth, and I'm about to activate. So since a black man wants to run for mayor, and he's doing it at a perfect time, I'm gonna fuck with him. But he's gonna get my agenda or our agenda. Well, y'all know what I'm trying to say. Y'all people that don't live in New York probably don't care. But I'm saying, like, if New York goes downhill, that sets the tone for what can happen to the rest of the United States. I'm just saying. I hope nobody feels offended by that. This shit is going down. This shit is going down, basement. Oh, let me stop the screen because what is going on? Real Deal Financial said Red Snapper. That is what it was, though. All right, I'm about to follow him. Hold on, Isaac Wright Jr. How do we follow? All right, so I got him. Got him in the wings. Now all I gotta do is write a proposal because I have a lot to say. You said, oh, prison records are not the only way they try to keep you. Bastards try to look at your credit history, everything else too. The struggle is real. That's fucked up. Hey, Milk Ryan, I hope you behave today. And to any new viewers, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the like button so I can get into this algorithm so we can get some real tea out in the world. He said, hell yeah, if Isaac running, vote for him. See? So again, I'm just telling y'all what they were saying in the comments. They pointed out his hair. I wasn't paying attention. I was happy that a black man was running. Then when the people get so on Instagram pointed out his hair, now I'm looking at it like, yeah, all right. That's not going to be the determining factor in whether I vote for him, but he's going to hear my agenda. Do y'all want to hear what I came up with so far? If Pretty Nikki joins the chat, I sent her an email a few days ago. This was about tarot cards and spiritual mentors, so please let her know. Yes, Author Empress, because I want you and Pretty Nikki to do this Ancestor Live with me. And I know that y'all need to be compensated. So I will work that out with y'all because I really want to have an Ancestor Live where we all can get candles and burn candles for our ancestors on the same day. And if people so choose, they can put up, send me a picture, similar to the way I did the Black HSN. Send me a picture of your loved one, but you have to join the live and say something about them. I can't say anything for them. This is all optional. I want to honor my ancestors. I want to, have people who are knowledgeable about that so that people could get the right tools they need in advance so that we could, honor our ancestors. We need their energy. Hey, favorable child. Thank you for tuning in, sis. You said, Goddess, when you get a chance, can you tell us about your experience growing up having a Black American father and a Spanish mother? Or is it vice versa? My mother is not Spanish. Y'all are... Oh my God. My mother is not Hispanic. She's Black. Y'all are a trip though. Y'all definitely don't want me to be FBA or ADOS. I don't know how long he was in prison, but someone should tell him we don't perm our hair no more, but I'm sure he would be better than anybody I got in right now. Right. That's all. He just need a little, hopefully 50 can tell him like, just get a dark Caesar. But anyway, besides all of that, let me let y'all read. Yes, exactly, yo, folk 3. Let me let y'all hear my proposal so far. Just have to have election workers to make sure no cheating. Apparently, cheating happens a lot in American cities. Fact. Shit is crazy. Where's my lighter? Okay, first let me burn some Palo Santo. So, this is the things that I would bring to the mayor. Me and my mother came up with some of these. I was talking to her. After a while, she got cool with me. But anyway, I was telling her how during this job that I have, all the clients need is an email address in order to take a free COVID-19 test. It's a self-test. All you need is an email. I go to different sites throughout New York City. They have a main site, and when it's really, really crazy, they leave us there. But, it's busy every day. So they want us to hit other hotspots. Send us to Brooklyn. A lot of elders are coming to this spot. They don't have email addresses. They're not technology savvy. But the world that we are entering is going to be mostly tech savvy. You see how it's a lot of stores are saying you have to have exact change or you have to use a card. A lot of things is going to be a paperless world soon. And elders are still stuck in their days. Okay. Yes, they had banks, but they was writing checks. We don't write checks no more. Everything is like Cash App, direct deposit, Zelle, fast transactions. They're not used to this world. So I thought of something with my mom. She gave me this idea, and this is good. Elders, we need a system for elders to be kept abreast on modern technology. They don't have to get it in detail. They don't. Setting up an email, basic shopping online, because you see during this pandemic, a lot of people had no choice but to shop online. But what about the elders? What was they doing? Some of them that don't have family, what were they doing? Going out in the street, risking their freedom and their freedom, risking their health and all type of things out in the streets. Oh, I read that. I think they cheating for Mitch McConnell in Kentucky. He can't be that damn popular out there. Yeah, he's a cheater. You didn't hear what he was doing? He was calling Republicans in other states like South Carolina, I think. He's from South Carolina, like Georgia. He called some Republicans in Georgia to tell them to throw out votes. You didn't hear about that? Yo, folks, three. I disagree. New York City has lost its clout and political influence since David Dinkins' tenure. Okay. You don't hear anything? Oh, okay. Nisha Marsh. The sound is fine. All right. Maybe it does that sometimes. It buffers because this is not like my own server. Okay, so Y2K. So that was the first thing for the seniors. That's a way to give some of these children, not children, but teenagers jobs. Make them deal with the elders. They need to get in tune with the elders. You must be in the twilight zone. Um, let some of these teenagers, the 18-year-olds, the 19-year-olds, get in touch with the elders that need assistance with setting up emails and learning basic things on the internet. So that's the first thing. Okay, cool. All right, so I'll keep you posted on that. I'm still trying to figure it out, but you guys are definitely more knowledgeable than me. Yes, yes. Black love. Don't make me strangle you, having me thinking it's me. Child. You say you know you and mama have, yes, we have different political views and we always come to blows. Listen, fucking election is over. Why are we still arguing? Yes, you're self-testing yourself. That's a new system that they're trying out. 50 Cent is my favorite rapper in troll. Yeah, because listen, when they do it for you, let's say you with that, I fall in that category but don't like it. No, you don't. You can learn. You can learn because you got you. If you know how to navigate YouTube, then it's really not that bad. You're not that bad. What's up, SC Chancy Gaming? You said I'm part of the elders. No, you're not. Anyway, I'm not paying you no mind, but the next thing on the list that I'm bringing to Mr. Potential Mayor Wright Jr. Affordable housing. Yeah, they trying to build affordable housing in New York City. Affordable for whom? People that make 100,000 a year. When they say affordable, you have to. It's certain income brackets. Okay, it's not just low income. I don't know. Affordable is a loose term. Okay, affordable for whom? Depending on the income you have. So for me, I'm in the low income bracket, and so they measure your income with how much the rent would be. It was an apartment that they built on my mother's block at the end of her block. It's talking about affordable housing. It's on that website under HRA, affordable housing. The income requirements was 80,000 to 100,000 a year. Okay, well, if you don't have a partner, you have to have the bag. Otherwise, yeah, you make 40, okay, boom. But how the fuck did that end up on the affordable housing list? Please explain that to me. Yo, folks, he says, God is masterpiece. Don't forget you say you would probably give us a story time from yesterday's events. Remember? Oh, God. I did. I love the fact that y'all got good memories, but then at the same time, I'm like, God damn it, I talk too much. No more fighting over the election. Biden won. Now let's see how he performs, right? I'm gonna give you a story time in 1 second. I gotta swap a blunt for that story time. Well, then what are they trying to get us out of here? And I told my mother that too. Listen, when I smoke, my wheels be turning. I said, let me paint a picture for y'all. Why I think this pandemic was planned. Because New York City structure is really old. In comparison to cities like Houston, Atlanta, those cities are more newer and up and coming. Yeah, sure, they have old structures, but because there was so much land down south, y'all still have so much room for growth and newer things. New York, I told y'all, there's not a lot of room for growth. With that being said, a lot of shit is old. The bridges, the tunnels, the structure of the buildings, everything I think is decaying and rotting. And so they probably wanted us to stay in the house so they could fix everything. Because how are they gonna get millions of people to stay in, not go to work, so that they could really fix the root of the problem, the subway system, construction, the pipes? You talking about them bridges was made? When was these bridges made? In the early 1900s, and we in 2020? Y'all can't tell me them shits don't need to be totally replaced. And so, hold on. Uh-oh, I missed something. Okay, I think I'm in there. I'm in affordable housing in Pennsylvania, 241 monthly. Oh nah, I'm in there. Let me get there. No, I don't want to go to PA though. I want to go far to the west. I want to go to the west though. I don't want to be on the East Coast. He say ain't no white folks around you. Wow. They have housing, but no programs to afford them. They give vouchers, but the city reneges on payment, so landlords won't accept most of them, leaving the homeless stuck. Exactly. Thank you for that. That's exactly what happens. So that's something else I'm bringing to him, because that's something that I'm experiencing. And the shit is like, y'all want us out? Well, give me a voucher to get the fuck out of here. Give me a stimulus package so I can get the fuck out of here. I'll gladly leave. I was born and raised here, but I will fucking leave. Now, number three. You said NYC still standing is a bit of a miracle. You know what, Black Love? You are shady on the low. Okay. Lawyers in the classroom for children in elementary school instead of being so much in the courtroom. Hear me out. There's so many dumb ass laws that kids don't know nothing about, and then they end up getting locked up for shit because they really don't know. They really don't know it's a crime. It'd be the dumbest shit. My little brother got locked up on the train for walking in between the cars. They be having undercover cops on the train, locked him up just because he walked in between the cars. Shit, if he died, that's on him. But that's a law that is a hidden law. That's something that teenagers and young adults are not going to know. They need lawyers in the classroom. Teach children basic laws. And then now, if they go out in the world and fuck up, that's on them, because we gave them the basics. And we're not talking about coming to visit for a meet and greet. We talking about actual lawyers that's teaching on a daily basis. Teach us the law. Stop putting us in positions to fucking fail. The lawyers can still get paid in the classroom. They don't have to be in the fucking courtroom. All right, so that's my third thing on the list. Let me see what y'all saying. And I'm still laughing at that comment, Black Love. Come to AZ family. AZ is, oh, you know what? I heard Arizona was actually nice, so I'm not gonna say that. Y2K says, I'm sorry to tell y'all beautiful NYC sisters this, but NYC is Babylon. When the shit hits the fan, NYC will be the first to go. That's what I'm trying to say. Why? Listen, shit don't hit me for no reason. It's a reason I'm trying to get out of New York. NYC is being gentrified like crazy. If they make it unaffordable for us, more whites can move in as we are forced to leave. This is what is happening, Black Love. It's happening. It's 70 degrees here, but it's cold. To see survival of the fittest. I just gave y'all an example of a reason why they would try to kill us off. All right? While I'm working in Star City, first of all, my great-grandmother used to live in Star City before she passed away. I don't remember what building, but that's neither here nor there. The point is this, excuse me, guys, because I can't see. I have contacts in and my eyes are dry from smoking. Okay, now I can see. My grandmother used to live out there, and I remember those apartments was hot commodities back then. So as I'm going to work, I see the number. They like, yeah, apartments for rent. I'm like, oh, let me go. Hello, hey, how you doing? Do you have any vacant apartments? She said, oh no, the list is on freeze. It's been on freeze for a couple years. It's about 20 buildings, and they high. They kind of high. They kind of tall. No apartment vacancies because nobody gives them apartments up, and they pass them down from generation to generation. I wish it wasn't expensive to live, especially in California, LA, especially, right? And so when I said it's a pandemic for reasons like that, oh, motherfuckers don't want to leave so we can have a chance. Motherfuckers don't want to leave so that the youth can have a chance. They just keep passing it to the next person, passing it. Nobody's getting really a fair chance in certain situations. So it's like, the projects were supposed to be just that, a project, a stepping stone. But people get stuck in that because, like the lady I was working with today, she just said, there's no middle class anymore. Middle class people can't survive in New York City. You either got to be really, really broke or really, really rich. And why I say that is because if you're really, really broke, you can get public assistance, healthcare, food stamps, help with housing. If you have a job that you make between 40,000 and I would say 60 and sometimes 70,000 a year, oh, your ass is grass. You in for a rude awakening. Ain't that some shit? Because now you got enough money to afford shit. It's no excuses. Oh no, you have a job. You can afford this even though you really can't. Because it's all these other bills. It's all this other shit we gotta worry about. Cell phone, Wi-Fi, transportation. And that could be either a Metro card, taking Ubers and Lyfts, or having a car. Another fucking income, another fucking cost, another bill. People got credit cards, a bill. People got kids, that's bills. You need clothes, you need food, bills. And if you make over 40,000 a year, you probably don't even qualify for food stamps. So you gotta pay for food. You gotta pay for transportation, Wi-Fi, cell phone, gas, lights. Well, goddamn. And then I gotta work so much that I can't even fucking sit in my crib and enjoy this shit. This ain't no fucking life. This is not no good life. If you are not rich or really, really broke, you fucked up. Sorry. Let me see what y'all saying. Oh, Watch Kane says, I agree. They need to be taught law in at least high school. I say elementary school, goddammit. Don't even wait till high school, because by that time, for some of these kids, they already fucked up. Right, yo folks 3, are you in NYC too? But they didn't have to arrest dude for that. That's just the racist nature of NYPD. But this is what I'm trying to say. So he knows the bullshit, right? There's no excuses. Don't let the government buy you. Let the people buy you. This time, don't let the government buy you with the fuck shit. Let the people buy you. And if 50 Cent is a troll and a jerk sometimes, but if he want to endorse somebody, he has an influential personality. Influence your other friends to put their money where their mouth is and endorse this brother and come with a real fucking agenda. Because like Y2K said, when shit hits the fan, New York is going to be the first to go. That's what I was basically trying to get at when saying New York sets the tone for the rest of the United States, though. Because even though you're saying that, Y2K, I don't know why it's a delay. Sorry. It's a trickle-down effect. We all live in the United States. Yo, folks, he says, wow, we walk between train cars in Chicago like it's nothing. Never would get arrested for that. They took his ass right to jail. And he wasn't, I don't even think he was 18. He probably was like 16 or 17. I got to ask him. Black Love 17 said, that's good, but you know that won't happen because they want us to be caught out there. Oh, really? It's gonna happen because otherwise I'm not voting for a nan motherfucker ever again. Midnight Green says most individuals don't believe that this will be a cashless society. I have given up on family and friends. They think I'm crazy. This is the reason they want to have us take the vaccine. Exactly. Because that way they can control everything. Cash they can't control. Because remember, back in the day, some people didn't use banks. That's why they had safes. That's why people had guns and dogs and shit. Because I got the bag at my crib. The bag is not in the bank. The bag is here in my safe. Okay, that's why it's home invasions and robberies. Because old school people got money in their own personal banks. Yo, folks, he says, wow, it's a 20-year waiting list. There is no waiting list. It's on freeze. Myron Harris, thank you so much. I appreciate you. It was great, and I see people, supported a lot of people, and I want to do it again. And we could even repeat some of the businesses if when y'all ready to. Even you, Author Empress, when you're ready to present your work, I'm here. Oh, wait a second. Nisha said, people apply for housing in small towns. The waiting list usually 2 or 3 months. Why do you think I was trying to come to Texas? This piece of shit, dirty, rotten fucking apple. I'm so fucking tired of this shit. I am. You said NYC would be LGBT after 4 years of Dems and Biden. The dirty fucking apple. That's true. The middle class is being phased out during the Bush years, right? All right, guys. So, exactly. There is no middle class. If you really, really broke, you're fucked up. No, you can get services, though. If you're really, really fucked up, there's public assistance. There's services to help you. If you have a job and you're just struggling, there's not much help for you. You got to understand that, SC Chancy Gaming. You're not understanding the dynamics of what I'm saying. If you make 35, 40,000 a year, they're gonna say, "Oh, you can afford your own health care. You can afford your own food." And then how much money are you really left with to pay rent? Rent that costs $2,000 plus a month. New York is not the place for families. This is the place for coming in and out, making money and breezing, having fun, partying and breezing. This is not the place for families to sustain, to have a comfortable life, unless you are a millionaire. Black Love 17 says, I sure did not. They said I made over 50,000 before I retired. Did not feel that at all. This is what I'm trying to say. People look at you like you make 50,000 in New York. Now, mind you, 50,000 is decent. They look at you in New York making 50,000 like dang shit. This is their planned distraction. The COVID-19 wearing masks, loss of jobs, and enforcing. You could go somewhere else, 50,000, and you caking, you comfy, you good. Not here so much. Nigga, you ever seen that, excuse me for saying that slip. That's some New York shit. You ever seen, it was a meme on Facebook. It said, remember NYC mayoral candidate, the rent is too goddamn high. Funny, like, I don't remember that. It's a meme that was going on Facebook saying, in New York City, you can't just have one job. You gotta have a job, sell plates, and sell a little bit of crack on the side. And that shit is real talk. You can't have one stream of income and be comfortable if your main stream of income is not paying your bills. There's some people that work 7 days a week out here. Exactly. Oh, I read that. Sorry, guys. I'm losing it. Okay. What's going on? It's somebody try to flag my page or something. Author Empress Simone says, remember they have arrested our youth even in elementary school for having a tantrum. So yes, we need them to learn the law as early as preschool. See what I'm saying? Like, I can't be the only one saying that. I have one more on my list. One more. But I'm still planning. I'm still planning and plotting. Oh, you're welcome, sis. The last thing on my list is now if Jay-Z and Diddy and Nas get behind him because they live in NYC, he has a good chance to win. That's a fact, Ramses. That's a whole fact. It's a fact, Y2K. It's dirty. Disgusting. So I can't just move right now because I have an open case because of these bastards. They so fucking bored. They want something to do. Just sit in the fucking precinct and just sit there and wait for something good and juicy. Y'all want to look for problems, but whatever. Anyway, I do understand that but you're still fucked up because if they cut that shit off, what help will you have then? Well, yes, this is a slave system. You have to work for them just to have a roof. And between that and their healthcare system, enslaved people are dying on average around 60. Exactly. So basically, just to clarify, SC Chanty, that's why it's a wicked system because they keep you stuck. And Y2K reiterated it. It's a slave system. They keep you stuck. It's like the way it's designed. I don't know how it was back in the day where people could just live off of welfare and not get jobs. When I applied for public assistance, it's because I was a young mother and I didn't have a career. So when I got pregnant, I had to stop working. There was no disability with the job that I had. So I got on public assistance. I think a month or two after I had my baby, they wanted me to find a job. This was the beginning of workfare. So when people say, oh, people are lazy on welfare, not in these days. I would say from the early 2000s, they changed the system. You have to get a job. You have to. If you don't find a job in their time frame, they assign you to something. And that's the worst thing you want to do. Okay? Listen to what I'm telling y'all. It used to be called a WEP assignment, work experience program. They assigned me to the senior citizen center. Basically, you're working for your benefits, and the benefits ain't shit. You're not working for a real check. You're working to get your SNAP, your health care, and whatever little bit of change they give you, which is nothing. That's worse. Nobody wants to do that shit. Nobody. Okay? I would say they give you say you have one child. I think back then I was getting what, $50 or $60 every 2 weeks. What the fuck am I doing with that? So when I didn't get a job in a timely manner, they assigned me to that shit and I had to do real work. I was working in the kitchen. And I'm working for benefits. Who the fuck wants to do that? So trust me, people go hard to get jobs. But guess what? You gotta think about it. Some people are that fucked up that they have no money for clothing to present themselves in a good way in order to get that job. So another program that was started, that was a good idea. It was an ex-convict. He came to talk to us in the work experience program one time, and he said he started 1,000 suits, I think is what it's called. And basically he donates work clothes for men. Because men always have an issue with work clothes because y'all stuff is expensive. You know, nice shoes, slacks, shirt, tie sometimes, whatever, a blazer. That shit is costly. And that right there is one main reason why people don't get jobs because of how they present themselves. So that's one factor. Trying to get a job is a job. You have to be up early. You have to fix your resume to make yourself look good on paper. You have to look the part. You have to act the part. You have to be actively seeking work. This shit, nobody wants to be in this system. Trust me when I tell you. And then they started, after the work experience program didn't work out, so they started doing the JTP shit. Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm thirsty. I can't talk like this. So they started the job training participant program. That's when they randomly select you to work for the parks department. I did that shit too at one time. They assign you to the park. Basically, they make you clean up the parks. The leaves, the snow, you shoveling snow, you cleaning up shit, you cleaning them disgusting ass bathrooms, but you getting an actual check. But that job is only for 6 months. So in the meantime, they want you to keep applying. So they push you. Welfare pushes you. They not just giving money. Um, then they also have the back to work program. If you don't get randomly selected for the parks, you go to the back to work program. Every day you have to go every day from 9 to 5. The best bet you do is you get in. Once you do your little assessments for the first week, go look for your own fucking jobs. Have a plan. Cause nobody wants to sit in that motherfucking dirty ass shit all day, listening to they bullshit, resume building. Some people need that stuff. Some people don't. They had hard luck. Something bad happened. Trust me, I've had every kid I had a situation. I had to go back to public assistance, and I had to do the back to work program, and I got jobs like this. Cause I don't want to be in that shit. I'm not reporting to that shit. I'd rather get a job. So trust me, if people are on welfare, they are really fucked up. I'm just gonna say that. Black Cerebrum. I took an L when I left DC, but I have gained much more in AZ. Okay. This is why true learning really does start at home. Malcolm X said, if you are dependent upon your enemy to teach you, then you are in trouble. Screwtube getting on my nerves with this harassing people page. No, it's not YouTube necessarily. It's other people. It's haters. Touche. We are hamsters. Facts. It was called Job Search back in the day in Chicago. Yeah, they changed it up because people was taking advantage. Some people really was coming to the office with the Gucci and Louis purses. Went down the wrong pipe. Why do you feel the need to do that? All right, it could have been a gift, whatever, but you know you come into a welfare office. Like, tone it down a little bit. They assign you to a job. Oh, hell nah. Can you say slavery? Yes. I mean, but if you are asking for help, then they saying, so we need this done in the city. We gonna give you a check. You say, yes, that was a good program. They had one for women. Yeah, it was, I mean, this is the shit I'm saying. This is the type of stuff we need to bring to politicians. Like, it's not as easy for everybody. You need money to look for a job. You need money for transportation to get there. You know, so when I started the clothing vouchers, okay, they don't do that here. They just have those type of programs that donate items. Good morning. You say good morning. Oh, God is masterpiece. I forgot the name. Some closet. It was good for women to get suits for jobs. Okay. I never heard of a women's one. I know they had a men's one. But anyway, guys, so that I've never dated a man. What? I have 3 children. That's impossible. Clinton signed the Back to Work bill around the late 1990s, if not mistaken. That's when the Wildcat Corporation training program could be used as a work site accepted by welfare. I did that instead of parks. Okay, so I don't know. That's when I applied in the early 2000s. I remember people assuming that people on public assistance just collected and they didn't have to do anything, and that's not true. Then you have individuals who are really sick, and because they didn't have a career or a job that was giving them disability, They have disability. Work just any old job. Those individuals either need a part-time job or a certain type of job where they can work at home or sit down because maybe they can't stand for a long amount of time. So they put me in that program because I told them I had a hernia. And that was the worst thing I ever did. That's what got me stuck in the system. Just for Success was the agency that gave out interview suits for those going on interviews when I was in the training program. Oh, right. Exactly. And guys, ain't nothing free. Because if I win the lottery right now, public assistance is going to collect every fucking dime they ever gave me. Do you know that? If I win the lottery, it could be a scratch off. It could be, say I win a scratch off that's $5,000. Anything over, I think, 1,000, they look into your finances, see if you ever had food stamps or public assistance, and they recoup their money. That shit ain't nothing y'all nobody wants to fucking deal with. Black Love 17 says, wow, that's how it works. Trolls get your page hijacked. Crazy people get a life. Yeah, it's all right. Clinton did so much damage to us when he was in office. I'm beginning to think, what? Purpose of Democrats is to trick the enslaved, right? Exactly. So, guys, the last thing on the list for what I'm going to bring to him, but not the last, but what I wrote so far, I said defund the police, ? Or continue to fund the police, but hire mental health professionals to go to certain crimes. Because you know, the 911 operator gives the person the fucking third degree. You can't just call 911 and say, I have an emergency. Where's your emergency? What's the cross street? What exactly happened? What are you wearing? Huh? What did you say? Bitch, if you don't send the fucking, somebody's trying to kill me. Hurry up. Like, they ask so many goddamn questions. Trust me, they're going to know exactly what type of crime it is. That's why I make sure to pay my little $3.69 in school taxes for the last 15 years. Wow. This is not quenching my thirst. I need water. Anyway, so let me tell y'all my story from yesterday that I didn't want to tell, but since it's over for now, I guess I can tell. Trying to get this apartment. It's like the worst timing. Just exactly what I'm talking about on this list with the affordable housing. I applied for a lottery. First of all, I've applied for hundreds of them over the years. I applied for NYCHA. I applied for subsidized housing, so many different things. Before I even got into this situation, I was applying for shit while I was still living with my mother. I didn't know how the system worked then. I had to put my children's father on the application when I was applying because the voucher for a family of 5 would be over $2,000. And as I told y'all, in New York City, you're not going to get a 3-bedroom for under $2,000. If you do, it's going to be some fuck shit. The voucher with just me and my kids, it was $1,500. I still right now can't, even though rent is dropping, I still can't find nothing for $1,500. Not what I need. I can't go lower than a 2-bedroom. I really need a 3-bedroom. So, I applied. They called my number. I told you I was manifesting something. I manifested this shit. I really did. I lit the first candle. They sent me the mail, and the mail came, said they called my number. Lit a second candle. I did the interview. But I don't have all the documents because of my ACS situation. I'm not supposed to go to the school. I'm not supposed to have no contact with my children without a third party. I need a school letter to give to these people for this affordable housing, and the bitch won't give it to me because of the case. So the timing It's so fucked up. I don't even want to think about it, but I put it in God's hands because I really, when she wouldn't give me the documentation, you have a deadline to hand the documentation in. And I was right on the mark of the deadline, and I still was missing a couple of things. And so I felt a little like, damn, I felt defeated, but I didn't give it any energy. I really gave it to God. This time I said I did all I could possibly do, and I'm going to give it to God. So, told you I had a voucher, and a lot of landlords didn't want to take it. But see, with this situation, because it's affordable housing with the city, they willing to take it. So they sent me a rejection email because I didn't send all the documentation. But the same day the rejection came, a letter came in the mail saying, we want to put you on the waiting list for the voucher for that same apartment. So I'm like, damn, well, they rejected me though. So I called the number that was on the letter, and it said, I still have a chance. It's not a guarantee of the apartment, but that means that they're not going to go the route of my income with the job. They're going to go the route with the voucher. So I still have time. So it's still hope. But going a little backwards, in the interim of me trying to get this documentation, I called my son's school and I spoke to the teacher and I kind of said something to her that she took a certain way. I said, God bless you if you ever have to go through what I'm going through, because you was the one that called the cops on me, and I don't have my children right now. And if you have children, God forbid you ever have to go through something like what I'm going through. And she called the cops on me and said, I threatened her. And the cops was looking for me, and I had to turn myself in. That's what I was trying to say to y'all when I said I got to fall back for a minute, because I don't know what's about to happen, because they lied so fucking much at that 130. It's so crazy. When I took all y'all on that tour of South Jamaica, Queens, I passed by that godforsaken precinct and I showed y'all. I said, that's the worst precinct in fucking New York, probably. And that's the same bastards I got to deal with right now. And they're liars. They're liars. They big liars. And so when the detective got in touch with me and said, I need to turn myself in because otherwise they're going to come get me. I'm like, mind you, they called me the day before Thanksgiving while I'm prepping for Thanksgiving dinner. So I said, well, can you just do me this favor and let me turn myself in after Thanksgiving so I can spend time with my kids? All right. So he said, cool. I decided to do it Monday. I was like, fuck that. I'm waiting after the weekend. I decided to take the day off Monday, and that's when I did it. So I had to turn myself in, and I had a whole ass argument in there with some guy, but that's another story. Listen, my attitude goes wherever I go, but they gave me a desk appearance, which is them holding you for 4 hours or less. They process you like you're about to get arrested. Like they cuffed me, all the bullshit. But I turned myself in, so I wasn't embarrassed. And so, but when I got in there, they cuffed me, whatever, processed me. I had to stay cuffed for 2 hours. They let me go after 2 hours. So the officer told me what I should do, because I was like, I'm about to file a report on her. They was trying to say I can't do that precinct. I was like, yes, the fuck I can, because I called the other precinct and they said you should be able to do it at the same precinct. You can't use the same officer. So anyway, this fucking bitch, yeah, I said it, she's a bitch for that. She called the cops, and now she's trying to relay a message to my children's father. I can't talk to him. I haven't been talking to him. My mother talks to him. So he's relaying a message to her like, oh, now she's saying she's not pressing charges. Yeah, bitch, because they probably told you I was trying to press charges on you. And your ass would have been embarrassed because they would have came to get your ass at your job in front of the little kids. Don't play with me. So when I go inside the precinct, all right, so they have the females cuffed to a bench like this, like I told y'all, and then it's a pin directly across in the same room, and the guys are behind the bars. So we can see each other. We're looking at each other. We have no choice. So it was a young kid in there. I don't know why people take to my energy. but a young Indian kid. So he gets up like, miss, do you know what's gonna happen to me? I was like, what did you do? I don't know what you did. I don't know nothing. He said, oh, I went to someone's house with a baseball bat because he called me pussy. And so I went to his house with a baseball bat. I didn't fight him or nothing. He didn't come outside. He called the cops. I was like, oh, you'll be in and out. That's an ROI. Going there talking crazy. Sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. It was a little delay. I'm trying to see. Okay, this is where I was at. Exactly. So yeah, I had to turn myself in for 2 hours, and then so it's two other guys in with the Indian kid. So I'm like, why did he ask them? So I was like, listen, that guy called the cops on you. You need to call on him. If he was antagonizing you and you feel threatened, then you need to do the same shit to him. Don't go to fight him. No. So he looked like he was sleeping, and he woke up, and he's like, wait, you teaching him to be a snitch? Nah, don't listen to that. You don't need to be snitching. Nah, fuck that. Because if you snitching, when you go to the bookings and if you go to Rikers, niggas is gonna fuck you up. I'm like, see, you are part of the problem, sir. Because you teaching these young kids that snitching is wrong when they be snitching on their damn self. All the drill rappers, all the fucking rappers, all they do is snitch on themselves. But y'all want to talk about it's a non-snitching rule in the hood. Y'all niggas is fucking up the game. Facts, exactly, Black Love. You need to add, if he can add a text message system to the 911 call system, we can be hurt talking aloud with dispatchers trying to get help while someone's trying to murder us. That is good. Black Love, I'm putting that down the list. That is a good ass idea. Hell yeah. Text message system. Mm-hmm. Trust me, I'll give you all the credit. Abolish the police and go back to how it used to be. Protect our own. Exactly. They are pieces of shit. I know. It's just it's a lot, y'all. It's a lot. Thank you, Author Empress. Just my 4-year-old, he doesn't have to go to school. It's 4K. It's not even pre-K. Pre-K is at 5. He's in a 4K program. He does not have to go to school. And that's what I keep telling my mother, tell my children's father, get him the fuck out that school because they trying to fuck with me. And I'm not with it. I'm not with it. That's why homeschooling your kids is the best thing. I hate the fact that I'm in this position where I need a place. I was only trying to work to be good on paper. But the fact that I'm going through this simply because my son is in this fucking dumbass school, I'm really tight. I'm really fucking tight. But I'm gonna hold my composure only because they making me out to be this terrible person. Thank you, Foxy BJ1. The teacher is Hispanic. Her name is Erica Garcia. Fucking bitch. And I said that to the cop. I said, is she mad because I'm a black woman? What is her deal? What is her deal? This is some fucking discrimination. Author. Me and my mother said the same shit. Like, I asked my mother to ask him that. I said, ask him if he fucks with her or something. This shit don't make no sense. I was the victim and this bitch tried to flip it on me. Oh, don't you worry. Don't you worry, y'all. I'm good. I'm chilling. I did what I had to do, you know. And it's crazy because a girl Instagrammed me that she said she watches me on YouTube. She said she feel like somebody put something on me. Like a root or a hex or something because the shit don't even make no sense. She did that on purpose to harass you. That's why she's not pressing charges anymore. I'm like, I'm trying to really figure out what she saw that was so terrible. This nigga took my phone and my wallet out the car. That's unacceptable. I was trying to get away from him that day. I'll dead ass y'all. I had enough money to leave town. And that money was stolen by the police. So all of that was unnecessary. It was literally I did all of that. I went through all of that for no reason. My mission was not accomplished. I was trying to get the fuck out of New York. Y'all want to hold me here? I'm raising hell. But I'm raising hell in a fucking dope ass way. I'm getting in touch with this man, Isaac Wright. You want to run for office? We got an agenda because the goddess on the bottom for too long. Unfortunately, I share my stories with y'all because I'm not ashamed. Being at the bottom is bad only if you stay there. I've been at the bottom so I could tell stories of what it's like to struggle, what public assistance is really like, what, the misconceptions of certain things. The dope ass people I've met through these processes and they don't get no recognition because they get overlooked because they're not rich. They don't have money like that. And like I said, I've met some dope ass people along the way that taught me a lot. That you could be in a bad space and your fucking life could turn around. And that's why I tell y'all the truth, because I want y'all to see the turnaround. Because I will never stay in the same place. That's why I wanted to leave New York, because it's like we feel stuck out here, period, a lot of us. We can't adult properly because it's so hard to live properly. And because this is a stunting ass town and it's like fake it till you make it, you gotta look a certain way, you gotta dress a certain way, certain clothes, certain car. Meanwhile, your living arrangement is fucked up. So I don't know why people think they doing it big. You're not. You're not. You look good, but your internal ain't good because your home ain't right. You doing all of that on the outside, but you coming back home to your mother's crib, that shit is whack. I'm doing it, and that shit is whack. And I ain't even balling and forcing like other motherfuckers out here in these streets. I ain't got no car right now. Other motherfuckers got dope ass cars. We can't even adult properly though. We can't have the lap of luxury and fucking have our own space. You said, well, I don't know, but down here they don't believe in snitching, but also they said dead man can't call the police. LOL. I can't with Texas. You said homeschooling is best, and plus the 10 grand per year they give the schools, they can give to you to homeschool them, right? But I'm glad you said that, Wise Game. But check this out. See, that's what makes you start to think about life in a deeper sense. Because I am a single mother who was in a bad financial space. I couldn't just stay at home with my kids, or we won't have anything. You understand what I'm saying? If I had a husband that was like, okay, it's pandemic, or you got kids, you can stay home and I got it. But unfortunately, my vibration was too goddamn low for me to see the light at the end of the tunnel like I'm seeing it now. All right. And so I was like, what am I staying out here for? If I got to do this shit on my own, I don't want to be in New York. I don't want to be a single woman in New York City. It don't feel right. This ain't Sex in the City, and I ain't Carrie Bradshaw. Although I did compare myself to her, now that I'm really thinking about it, I don't want to be Carrie. I definitely want to be a mix between Miranda and Charlotte because Samantha was team too much. You said Hispanic, Aztec or Spaniard. I don't know, but she's Hispanic. That's all I know. I don't know her personally. I don't know. I found that a lot of those so-called pre-K teachers are dumbasses and do dumbass shit. Yeah, like, who you think you protecting? Like, you look dumb. You took kids away from their mother and put them in the hands of a father who is doing what? That's all I'm gonna say. The police took your money. Oh, nah, we got to get that back. I filed a complaint with the board, and when they call me, they're going to say, oh, because you have an open criminal case, we can't take your report right now. You got to wait for your lawyer. I said, you know what? Fuck y'all, because y'all don't need to, hold on one second. Y'all don't need to know nothing about what I got arrested for. What you need to understand is this. I'm fucking released. I'm not an inmate right now. Where the fuck is my money? You said, damn, I remember that car ride. I even commented you giving us a tour on Queensbridge. And you laughed while I parked in the car, and now this in QB. Oh, yeah, it was Rochdale. And I passed by the precinct. He said, God is leave with your babies while they are young. Down south living is better than the city. I have lived in Georgia, NYC, and trust. I wish I would have moved while my children were younger. That's what I was trying to. I don't want you to leave and wants to do shit to make you stay. Hence, I'm in this predicament. Yeah, I am. They supposed to call me this Thursday. The second? No, that's tomorrow. They don't call me tomorrow. Not playing with these motherfuckers. Like I said before, and I don't give a fuck who's watching me. You won't Sandra Bland me. May she rest in paradise. You will be Micah X. And that's no offense to her. What I'm trying to say is this. For my sis and what they did to her and so many others, you will reap what you sow. It won't be me. And I promise you that. These people steal, bro. They just change the laws to say they're not stealing. Exactly. Listen, what you put in the atmosphere, that's what's gonna come to fruition. My niggas, y'all are not. So don't even try me. Just leave me alone from now on, because y'all trying to get me arrested. Y'all want to build a case against me for whatever reason. And like I said, I've had run-ins with the 113th in my past because I used to live in that area. And so my name probably rings bells. They not gonna say, oh yeah, we see your whole rap sheet. You know what I'm saying? So y'all want to keep fucking with me? Please don't. Leave me alone. They were supposed to give you the money upon your release. They do that with drug dealers and etc. No, they stole it. Yo, I don't even want to think about this shit. That's why I didn't want to talk about it. But I just wanted to tell y'all that's what I was going through when I was saying I'm gonna have to take a little hiatus because I didn't know how things was gonna go. I didn't want to turn myself on the weekend because I was doing the buy black. I wasn't doing it Friday or Saturday. Fuck that. And I told my mother if they try to come by, don't answer the door. We in the building anyway. They gotta be buzzed in. And so I made it through the weekend. Well, I called the detective actually on Saturday, and I said, I'm gonna turn myself in on Monday was a good time. So he said, he said 4. Come at 4:00 and bring my ID. So that's what I did. Yeah. You said shit crazy, right? I know that day you were sitting in that car contemplating leaving, and now hindsight is 2020. Obviously, leaving that day would have been better, but it's all good. Yeah. But you don't understand why it was hard for me to leave. Because I started working. Well, I don't even think I had started working yet. I got the job, but I didn't do the training yet. He was taking the kids during the week even before that. Because I remember I had another job, y'all. Y'all remember, some of y'all. I was working, and then they let me go. And then I found another job. So he was keeping them during the week anyway. So now he got the upper hand because he has control over them during the week. So when I had that breaking moment, it was a weekday. So he had my daughter. You understand? My problem and where I went wrong is I shouldn't have said shit. I should have just left. You know what I'm saying? But here I go. Oh, I'm out. I'm going to Texas. It is what it is, though, y'all. I can't change it. It is what it is. He said Sandra Bland called that cop a pussy after he slammed her on the ground during her arrest. Search for the video. She went down fighting before they cut her. May she rest in peace with the ancestors. That's why I said don't take me wrong when I say that. I'm not saying that. I'm saying I will go out with a fight, but trust me, they're gonna feel my wrath. Y'all not just gonna take me out. You're gonna feel it. I'm a fighter for real. When they arrested me, first of all, that's why they sent me to the hospital. It always takes a crew of them to get me down. He's trying to cuff me and I elbow him. Like, first of all, you're too damn harsh. Don't grab me that hard. Because I'm not a criminal. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm not compliant. Whatever. This is my fucking channel. Again, they can say whatever the fuck they want to say. They say they got cameras. They say they got this and that. They can do whatever they want. But you know what's so crazy? They got these body cameras, right? And a lot of times they don't even be on. Anyway, though, thank you, yo, folks. All right, well, anyway, moving right along because I don't want to get caught up in that emotion. I'm over it. I'm a goddess. My crown is on. My kids is good. And I don't want to, I don't want y'all to take that to offense. She's a G for real. I'm not saying she went out like a chump. She didn't know. She went out with a fight. What I'm trying to say is that ultimately they killed her. He had the babies and still wants more. What you mean? He still wants more. What, huh? Guys, what I'm saying is this. She's gone. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I need to leave that up for a minute. Thank you. I need that inspiration. She's no longer with us. And if I feel like somebody's trying to take me out in that way, a police officer at that, you're gonna remember who the fuck I am. For real, for real. You're gonna be missing a limb, a penis, a finger. Something's gonna happen. Hopefully your life if you're trying to take mine. So don't mistake me when I say that. That's my way to empower the situation. Like, even though Micah X, he's deceased too. Them niggas is deceased as well. That's what I'm saying. All right, now, do y'all get what I'm trying to say? I mean, don't take it to offense. Oh yeah, I read that. I read this. I'm sorry. Yes, I saw that video of a mom fighting. I was on the edge of my seat, swinging at the air. I swear my heart was broken afterwards. I can't watch none of that no more. I can't. I just can't. Exactly, Reem. Shaking your head. Shaking your head. Foxy BJ1 says you will pass the test. Just study the people that come into your life. Watch your energy and the energy from others that come into your presence. That's a fact. I know there's lessons that I haven't yet learned. That's why this is happening. And I have to finally learn the lesson. Vibrate higher. Vibrate higher. That's for me. It's not for nobody else. Now, I can't worry about niggas with their low vibrational selves. I need to vibrate high. Exactly. Now you see what I'm saying? I wasn't trying to slander Sandra Bland. She was a beautiful soul. We need her. We need her energy right now as well. I'm saying I wish she would have took one of the motherfuckers out. That's grab one of they pieces. What? Oh, you want to what? That way. Stay alert. Stay focused. Exactly. General Micah X, salute. Salute that man. And we need more like him. If you gonna go out, all these motherfucking rappers is still getting killed for nothing. Ain't no cops being killed, but these they gone. They gone. For what? You know how many rappers just got killed the other day? Like what? Go out for a cause. Say you got this. Keep speaking that you are going to Houston. That's why you hear me keep saying it. That's my city. That's my town. I never stop saying it. I never stop saying I hate New York. Just because I'm here don't mean I don't hate it. Unfortunately, this is where I'm from. Unfortunately, I've lived this life for 37 years here and nowhere else. Of course, it's not easy to leave, but I was willing. I was willing. You understand? I was trying my best to speak it into existence. I tried my yeah, let me well did that because that's what he said I could do. I could leave the kids and I could go, and I did not do that. I'm not leaving my kids. Could have went out there for however long because he don't give a fuck. Started a whole new life. I wanted my kids that I already have to come along with me, and this is the thanks I get of all I ever did was fight for my kids, and the creator knows that. These little peons, these little minions, I don't know what the fuck they are. They got a little title, a little position, and they let that shit go to their head and think they God. Keep thinking that. Because God is more powerful than that fucking position. And y'all think y'all winning right now, but this pandemic gonna show y'all something because it ain't over. And motherfuckers think that job is secure. Bitch, you work for a daycare. People could easily take all their kids out. But go ahead. You think you doing something good by reporting some dumb shit. You ain't see no bloodshed. You ain't see nobody get punched, nobody get stabbed, nobody get shot. But I don't have my kids. Oh yeah. That's all I'm gonna say is What's up, Papa Soul Searcher? It's a lesson. That's why I keep telling y'all about my tarot. I know a lot of y'all are not into that type of stuff or astrology, especially guys. Y'all are so, oh my God, unemotional. Nothing like that interests y'all. But honestly, the tarot been on point, saying this same lesson keeps coming up. You have to learn this lesson now. Because if I don't learn this lesson right now, I'm blocking something real big that's coming my way. It's something big about to come my way, and I'm blocking my own blessings with the fuck shit from the past. I know that could be for any of us, but y'all, that's hitting me different. Because all of that shit with my children's father is stopping me from progressing to the next level. All the pain, everything, all the aftermath from that shit is stopping me from truly being happy and moving on. You know what I'm saying? Me coming on here is a big part of my happiness. So that's why I couldn't stay away. I was like, oh, I'm gonna fall back for a few days. Can't even do that. I can't. She definitely was a soldier. Yeah, so y'all see why I smoke hella weed? Eating gummies. I need that. I don't want to go off the deep end. My kids need me. My daughter needs me. I'm not gonna leave. I'm not gonna leave this earth or lose my mind because life threw me all these fucking lemons, yo. Got enough lemons to make motherfucking a bunch of lemon juice. Thank you, Black Love 17. Oh, y'all made cereal bars too. For anybody that's interested, let me show y'all. Oh, I get a good one. And so I made these the other day. I sent everybody stuff in the mail. Let me know if you got it this week. If not, we gonna figure it out. Oh shit. Oh shit. Michi X is live. I think I'm about to tune out in a minute. Oh, you interested? That's good. All right, so we gotta take her. Yes. Tarot is, listen, because it's tied into astrology as well. So it's a little deeper. Where you get that tarot stuff from? I just figured it was a New York thing. You don't know about tarot readings, the tarot cards? Y2K, just put in Sagittarius tarot, please. I know you're not into it, but just do it for me, please, and just pick one. Pick a girl that looks black or something. Sometimes you don't know if they're black or not until you listen to them. But anyway, that's not the point. Please, just check out what they say and see if it resonates. It doesn't hurt to try. Oh, shoot. Wait, you asked for gummies? Oh, shoot. Okay, well, I will definitely send them right away. Right away. Who? Casanova, among 18 members of Untouchable Gorilla Stone Nation gang, charged. Shit. Yeah, it's going down. Damn. Damn. They done busted the Brooklyn dudes. Yeah. I got a headache. Our black men, if they not getting killed, they getting indicted. Oh my God, I can't. Y'all, I have a headache. That just gave me an instant headache. I'm serious. Maybe my wig is too tight. That might be it too. Anyway, peace, Edsel Peterson. Oh, and y'all gonna be proud of me. It's a girl I saw. Her locks was so fire. I was like, sis. What is this? What is this that you're calling this beautiful masterpiece on your head? She was like, oh, these are locks. I was like, no way, because they look like twists, but then they look like locks. I was confused. Anyway, she told me the look she's going for is locked at the root, but the ends are not locked. She twists the ends with extensions. I said, now what? Yo, these girls is doing amazing things. I don't know. She said she don't want to keep the locks forever, so she wants the roots locked because it's gonna grow out. But the ends are not locked. I think I'm gonna try that. I mean, I cut all my hair off before. Um, wait, Kathy B, you're lying. You didn't receive any, you didn't receive the first batch? No way. All right, I'm gonna send out another batch. I don't know what's going on. That's crazy. That's strange. Some of the people got it and some people didn't. LOL, I don't know about it. I don't. We don't do it much down here, but I figure y'all do it a lot out there. I'm sorry though, I can't. In my culture, we're not supposed to do tarot. Right? Okay. I'm sorry. Okay, I didn't know. That's true. Yeah, you're right. Oh man. You said I'm waiting on my coconut ones. I didn't get the extra batch. You said that Saturday. I think my mail people stole it. Yeah, I think the mail is very slow because the line just to get in the post office was crazy. I went to the post office to mail them. That's anyway. I'll mail another one. Just I'm sorry. Let's see if that one comes before the other. That's just very crazy. Anyway, I'm gonna inbox y'all. I'm gonna email y'all. I'm more so on learning the more esoteric side of astrology and how it pertains to us, learning to understand how to harness that or those energies. Yeah, I'm feeling to see what Michi is saying about Dr. Boyce. I think you got to send in different packages. Dogs may be smelling the envelopes and they mail people stealing our gummies. Oh, right. I might have to wrap it up with something. Oh my God. The mail system is fuck. I told you I think they having a shortage of people. So, that's crazy. But I'm gonna send them again. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. But it was taking a long time to get to Nisha too, and then she finally got them the other day. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. Oh my God, that's crazy. Anyway, y'all. Let me get off of here. I said all I had to say anyway. I really was talking about the mayor. I didn't mean to get all personal shit, but it's okay. I wanted y'all to know. I just didn't want to like get in my feelings about it and start feeling sad. But I love y'all so much. I'll be back. I don't know about tomorrow. My kids is coming. Either tomorrow or Thursday. All right. I love y'all. See you later.